Alright, what's up YuGiOh players? So something pretty exciting. We got the Kaiba XYZ Dragon Cannon stuff coming out. So let's go and check it out. This is my first impressions of them. And hopefully they're going to be pretty good because one of them looks like a crazy boss monster. Anyways, starting right off, let's go over one of the newer cards. It's going to be a monster called the XYZ cannon here. So here's what it looks like. So it's a light machine effect, 1800 attack, 15 defense, level 4. It says you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. The first part says if you control a light machine, fusion, or union monster, you get to special summon this card from your hand. Second part is during your main phase, you get to equip an appropriate light machine union monster from your deck to this card, as if it were equipped by that monster's effect. Also, you cannot special summon from the extract for the rest of the turn except for light monsters. Okay, so instant lockdown, but being able to grab anything from your deck can be pretty big. Next up, we have the YuGiOh Yearhead. So this is a light machine union effect, level 4, 1500 attack, 1600 defense points, and it says if this card is special summoned, you get to equip one level 4 light machine monster from your hand or graveyard to it. Also, you cannot special summon from the extract for the rest of the turn except for light monsters. Second part of the effect is once per turn, you get to activate one of these effects. You get to target a machine monster you control, equip this card to it, and if it would be destroyed by battle or card effect, destroy this card instead. The other effect is to special summon the equipped card. Okay, so instantly, you can go right into something. Next up, we have the Z-Zillion Caterpillar or Z-Zillion Tank, which is a light machine union effect, 1500 attack, 13 defense points. And it says if this card is special summon, you get to equip one of your banished level 4 light machine monsters to it. Also, you cannot special summon from the extract for the rest of the turn except for light monsters. And then the second part is, once per turn, you get to activate one of these effects to target a machine monster you control, equip this card to it, and if it would be destroyed by battle or card effect, destroy this card instead, or you get to special summon an equipped card. Okay, so here's, at the end of the day, what we are here for. So this is the Hyper Dragon Cannon. So this is a new boss monster. It is a light machine fusion effect, level 9, 3000 attack, 28 defense points, and it requires X-Cross Cannon, YuGiOh Yearhead, and then the Z-Zillion Tank. So it requires all three of them, and then it must first be special summoned from your extract by banishing the above cards you control from your field and or graveyard. So pretty easy. Summon condition just can't really be in your hand. And then the first part of it says, once per opponent's turn, as a quick effect, you get to discard one card, target one card your opponent controls, and destroy it. Unfortunately, it doesn't negate and destroy, but I mean, as a quick effect, that's still a pretty solid effect. Second part is you get to banish this card from your field, field or graveyard, reveal one level 8 light machine fusion monster in your extract, special summon up to 3 materials whose names are mentioned on it from your graveyard and or banishment. Wow, that's a pretty good effect. Just being able to instantly just go for the materials again, that is so dang good. What's interesting is you just reveal, you don't have to like banish it, so like you just get so much free advantage with this. I mean, obviously you just have to banish it, so it's just like contact or whatever, kind of like GBs, or you get to use it from the graveyard as well. And instantly summoning just equips one, so you just have to get the other one into the graveyards by some other means. But let's see what the other support cards are. What the heck is this? Enemy controller is now a fusion buster. So this is Union Controller. It is a, it's not even, for some reason I saw the artwork and I was like, yeah, it's definitely enemy controller. Union Controller is a light machine fusion effect, level 6, 2200 attack and 1900 defense points. And it requires one light machine monster plus one YuGiOh Yearhead or one Z-Zillion Tank. So you just can't use the X. And then it first must be special summoned from your extract by banishing the above cards you control. So one card can just make this. And then you can only use the first effect of this card's name once per turn. So the first part is, if this card is special summoned from the extract, you get to add one spell or trap from your deck to your hand that mentions union monsters in its text. Okay, we're going to have to check out what targets are because I don't know that off the top of my head what would be good. And then the second part is, once per turn, you get to special summon one light machine normal or union monster from your hand. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. So you use one card can make this card, but then you can bring out what other monster that you need, and then so you could just banish them instantly. That means this is a one card, right? You could just make the boss monster by going for one card, because one of them brings out the other one, and then you just fusion to make this, and then once you fusion to make this, you just get to add anything. You get to add anything, and then also you just special summon one from your hand. So you technically need one from the hand. So yeah, I mean, it's basically a one card plus one in the hand. So technically, I guess it's a 2-card combo. But then you get to add the other card. So in theory, unless maybe one of these cards lets you just add one. Hold on, let me double check on this because it's spelled. What if there's one that just adds one union monster from the deck over here? So union monster over here. we would have to go to spell over here. Is there a spell that just adds 1? So if you have a union monster in your graveyard, you target any Valkyries, okay, during battle phase. What would be the good target? Target a machine monster, you control a quick 1. Oh, from your hand or deck for the monster. Oh, there we go. You just malfunction. Okay, well, hold on. Is there a downside? But the union monster you equip can't be special summoned this turn. Okay, so if you just equip it, it could be from the hand or graveyard. And if you could use it from... I don't know, if it's equipped, does it still count as the monster? Because that would be real easy. Once per turn, you can special summon a lower 4 union monster. Well, I guess this would just let you special summon the monster as well. And then you also have Union Hanger over here. So you get to add 1 light machine union monster from your deck to your hand. I mean, that's instant. Okay, well, I want to say that this is like an instant that makes it like 1 card, because you could add that one, lets you add the other machine, and then you would have to special summon it some way, because it can't be in there unless it's in the field or the graveyard. So you have to either use a card, discard it. Maybe you can run like the the double Book of Moon card. That's actually not that bad. I think it's kind of underrated, or Super Poly, or whatever the case may be. It's basically like a 1 card like instant boss monster, right? I mean, maybe you could argue it's 2, but like pretty much it's a really solid card. Oh, here, there's another newer card. Maybe this is just gonna solve all the problems. So this is Union Activation, which is a normal spell card that says you can only use the first and second effects of this card's name each once per turn. So the first part says, send 1 light machine normal or 1 union monster from your hand or deck to the graveyard. And if you do, add 1 light machine monster with the same attack but different original name from your deck to your hand. Okay, so, well, I gotta double check on the attack of all these. What are these? 15, 15, 18. Okay, so one of them lets you, there's like 2 targets at least with it, because that's kind of important for the combo. Being able to just dump 1, right? Because remember, it has to be from the field or graveyard, not the hand. So you could just send 1, and then you get to get out a different one. I think this is really powerful. And then if you special summon 3 light machine monsters at the same time while this card is in your graveyard, which the newer card does, you get to banish this card, add 1 monster with 3,000 or more attack from your deck to your hand, then immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon it. Okay, so you can instantly go for another boss monster. So I would say this is actually pretty solid. And if you combine it with like the Buster... Wait, hold on. Like the Buster Dragon. Does it have like? I wonder if I can type in like the the ABC monsters, right? So if we can go for any of these, and these are 1500 too for the attack. So maybe some of these are going to be targets for it, and there are obviously light machines. So you can maybe make some sort of fusion in between running the ABCs, right? So you can be ABC, XYZ, Cannon, and stuff like that. But we're not done yet. We also still have some reprints. So we have there it goes. We're reprinting them. So we have Head Cannon, Dragon. Aren't these like? Let me double check on these ones. So these ones might be like too outdated, right? Aren't these all vanillas? I don't know if people will actually be playing these, but I'm pretty sure that these are okay. I guess. Okay, so one of them is a vanilla. Then you can target 1 X-Head and equip it. I don't know if people will actually play these, but these are technically targets because they're 1500 at least. They kind of have some sort of synergy with it. But I mean, it gains 400 attack. The other one's vanilla. The other card gains 600 attack minutes. But you're just going to use it to go ahead and make some sort of boss monster stuff. And then on top of that, we have the ABC. All those are also getting reprinted. Dragon Cannon, ABC, Buster, and the A to Z Buster Cannon and Union Hanger, which we already mentioned. So this is actually looking pretty solid. Let me know, guys, what you think of this. Do you guys think this is going to be an S tier archetype? I would say it's pretty high up there already. ABCs aren't really that bad now that we've got so much more support. Remember, it's basically like a 1 card go into the boss monster. Followed up with any more disruptions, I could see the archetype actually being quite good. But that's going to wrap things up. If you guys want to see gameplay of it, I'll be dropping it soon as it gets added to YuGiOh Pro, and we'll drop some gameplay. But some of you want to see it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Let me know your thoughts down below.